Welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today with your host Ram. And well, dear friends, subscribers, today it's going to be the preview of the second one day international that is coming up tomorrow between Australia and Sri Lanka at the Ketarama once again. And the pitch, according to me, says that it's not looking as dry as before. So that will be probably that Australia will be happy about. And Australia, as you know, they have one zip in the series, so the pressure is on Sri Lanka. And as far as tomorrow's, there's one more preview that I'll be doing, and that will be the preview of the preview of the England versus Pakistan, as the first one day international is going to be played at the Ageas Bowl, and I'll be previewing that as well. So first, let me head off, but before that I would like to say that the match ended in a draw, the one which between South Africa and a team which was playing New Zealand actually. So it was pretty sad that the match had to end in such a draw due to the rain. So let me first start off with the preview, and the first preview that I'm going to look at is Sri Lanka versus Australia. As I said, Australia are on a definite, I would say not a high, but definitely their confidence would have been boosted after getting a victory against Sri Lanka in the first one day international. And it's always better to start off on the right note by winning, and that's what precisely Australia did in the first match of the one day international series. And now again it is going to be again played at the Ketarama, but as I said, the pitch is not looking so dry as before. So one has to wait and watch as to what really takes place. As far as Australia are concerned, where Australia they have as you know, Aaron Finch, David Warner seems to have a real struggle as he was out pretty quickly, but definitely Australia will be hoping that David Warner and Aaron Finch are able to provide an explosive start for them, which is very important. And Aaron Finch was the one who was looking very confident in his stroke making. He was taking the spinners beautifully, and also he was dealing with the pacers, especially Angelo Matthews was going for a lot of runs. Stephen Smith, everybody contributed, but nobody went on to a big one, especially considering that the Sri Lankan score was not big. So Stephen Smith also chipped in. Matthew Wade promoted the batting order, so probably there is something, probably a reason behind promoting Matthew Wade, according to me. George Bailey also, as usual, is a good one-day player, and he did his part too. Moises Enriquez is playing as an all-rounder. Travis Head did not get a chance the other day, so whether he will get a chance today. The bowling, James Faulkner, a very wonderful all-rounder. Mitchell Starc, well, he has become the fastest cricket bowler to go past the 100 wickets. So he is someone whose confidence should be sky high right now. Josh Hazlewood, always a very good one-day bowler. The other day, I one thought that Josh Hazlewood did not hit his straps, and then Adam Zampa was the only leg spinner seen. And it's always good to have a leg spinner, because with the pitch turns, Adam Zampa could really cause a lot of problems. As far as Sri Lanka are concerned, for them, Dilshan departed early, and also Kushal Perera. So, like what Australia has, I would say Sri Lanka also has an explosive opening pair. Dilshan probably might have sobered down after a lot of matches, but Kushal Perera is a real dasher, and they would be looking forward to Kushal Perera giving them a very, very quick start. Kushal Mendes, he is someone who is showing his talent every time he walks into bat, and as I said, he is the pink boy of Sri Lankan cricket now. Dinesh Chandimal, well, he's in some great form, no doubt about it. He has got through his early jitters. You saw the way he handled in the first one day international, when even though he was hit by Moises Enriquez's delivery, he gutsed it out at the centre to contribute a very good knock. And then Angelo Matthews, the captain, who would be doing it all round. Dhananjay De Silva definitely failed, but as I said, he is too good a player to fail once again, and we might well see some runs coming from him tomorrow. Milinda Srivardhana, whom I always have said that he holds high promise for Sri Lanka, and is a future a good player for Sri Lanka in the making, no doubt about it. And then Thisara Pereira did his job the other night, and Thisara Pereira would be hoping that he can deliver once again. So it's all about consistency from Thisara Pereira. And then we have those spin trio really haunting them. Dilruwan Pereira, the off spinner, Lakshan Sandakan and Amilo Aponso actually made their one ODI debut, so they would have learnt a few things here, and one could probably see that Lakshan Sandakan and Amilo Aponso definitely impressed with his bowling, but Amilo Aponso and Lakshan Sandakan, who were only making their ODI debut, would probably have learnt a few things in the first one-day international, and we might see probably they might have a sort of a real wicket-taking approach against the Aussies now in the second one-day international. As I said, Sri Lankans are the ones who have to really go and actually pick up a victory and actually level it so that they can make it interesting. So one has to wait and watch. But all in all, as I said, the pitch is not looking so dry as in Ketrama. It's again going to be played at the Ketrama, and one is hoping to see what really comes up tomorrow in the match between Sri Lanka and Australia. And as you know, Sri Lanka have lost Nuwan Pradeep. He's been ruled out of the series. But there is also news that Sakyuja Prasanna, the all-rounder, may replace Lakshan Sandakan. I don't know whether that's the right way to go, because Sandakan definitely picked up wickets the other day. So one has to really wait and watch as to what is the Sri Lankan team composition. So the next match that I'm going to talk about is England versus Pakistan. That's going to be the first match of the one-day international series. So after all, the test series has been very well fought, battle with a 2-2 draw in the test series. Now the attention shifts on to the one-day international series, and let's look at Pakistan, because Pakistan are coming up on a sort of a real record-breaking victory against the Irishmen, and Sharjeel Khan showed some real explosion. One knows that we can't compare the Irish attack with the England attack, but it also shows that Sharjeel Khan, who did well with the Pakistan Super League, and now he has also, I am told, he has also he was a bit bulky at the initial stage. One could one knows that, but after that he has shed on some real stones there, and he has become much lighter. So that is enabling him to play his strokes with some real freedom, one could say. So Sharjeel Khan is one to watch for, and it will be interesting to see what line England bowls to him. Sharjeel Khan, Azhar Ali will be captaining the side. Along with Sharjeel Khan, he will be the one who would be opening the innings for Pakistan. Mohammad Hafiz, well, he has been definitely searching for form. So it's high time that Mohammad Hafiz gets some runs under his belt. Babar Azam is another talented bloke. We have seen that he has done well. He went to New Zealand too, as you would remember. Shoaib Malik is the one who is the sort of the solidity as far as Pakistan are concerned. And also Shoaib Malik, if the time comes, he can also unveil some very, very good strokes. Sarfraz Ahmed, another tailor-made for one-day cricket with his brand of batting. And Mohammad Nawaz, we saw him in action against Ireland on his debut, got his maiden ODI 50, and Mohammad Nawaz looked good, and it will be a sort of a real test for him when facing the quality bowling of the Englishman. Wahab Riaz, so the pace bowling is going to consist of Wahab Riaz, Umar Gul and Mohammad Amir, who would be actually manning the pace department, and it would be very interesting to see what happens. So looking at the pitch here, it's going to be some dry conditions, it seems, so probably there could also be some probably the spinners might also be in business soon, probably. Yasir Shah is there to take care of that if at all it really starts assisting the spinners as the pitch is dry, and then Imad Wasim. So probably Pakistan might take a call on whether to go for Imad Wasim or Mohammad Nawaz, or they are going to I would say one should have Yasir Shah in the mix, and if it's a dry pitch, I would rather say Imad Wasim has to play, because he's a picture of economy, and he will also pick up the wickets, and he can also bat at times. As far as England are concerned, well, for England, definitely, as I said, both the teams are evenly matched here. There's no doubt about it. And England are somewhat who are a very exciting bunch of cricketers now. Alex Hales will be partnering Jason Roy, and this is the brand of cricket that Alex Hales and Jason Roy enjoy as openers. And Jason Roy, to me, always I feel is a pretty exciting cricketer, and we have seen what he did against Sri Lanka. So Pakistan would definitely be wary about that. Would have probably looked at his videos there, and Jason Roy and Alex Hales will form an awesome combination. Joe Root, we all know what Joe Root can do, how solid he is there. He's a sort of a real pillar for England there. And also, let me tell you, he also plays some very good strokes, and he will keep the scoreboard ticking at a real rapid rate. Morgan, the captain, always a very good hitter of the ball, and of late probably not in the best of form, but once he really gets going, it is really the Pakistan bowlers have to really go for cover. And look at that batting riches that England possess. Then they have Ben Stokes, the mercurial all-rounder, walking in, and he's coming on the heels of an injury, but well, one has to see as to how he goes. Josh Butler, he's another batsman to whom the bowler would be absolutely at a sort of real confusion as to where to bowl, because any time, he can manufacture strokes out of anything. Josh Butler, he plays the 360-degree game like AB de Villiers, and he's someone who could pose some real problems for the Pakistani bowlers. Moeen Ali is also in some good nick too after that century in the Test match. And Chris Wokes, we have the sort of the newfound confident boy of England is Chris Wokes with his all-round performance. And he's the one who has already gone on to a big record, as you know, in the Test matches, where he picked up, he has actually surpassed James Anderson and become the highest wicket taker in England-Pakistan Test series. And they have Liam Plunkett, who is another one-day specialist bowler. And let me tell you, Liam Plunkett will really come at you very hard with his pace. And Mark Wood, I'm told he was actually bowling to Joe Root, and Joe Root found it very difficult to face Mark Wood. So Mark Wood is also coming after some injury, but he's still looking very sharp. So I think the mix is good. They don't have Willie because of injury, but the mix looks pretty good. Adil Rashid is the right arm leg spinner who would come into the equation if at all, as I said, the pitch having a sort of a dryness, the ball turns, Adil Rashid would be in business. And he's also a very good bat. So coupled with that, he would be someone who could be quite a handful. So, but all in all, it's going to be some different kettle of fish now. It is going to be the one-day international series after the Test matches, and I'm sure we are in for a real keen battle, which is on the cards in this one-day series. Well, dear fan subscribers, hope it all pans out exactly as what one is expecting it to be, and one hopes there is some real excitement at the center in both these matches that are coming up. And I'll be back to actually cover these exciting happenings tomorrow on my Cricket Happenings show. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram signing off for the day. Thank you.